The VZ61 Scorpion. There it is, off the top of my head. Alright, so, it's good to see you guys all again. Same room, same everything. Hope you guys have been studying, been practicing. Perfect. Yeah? Good. So, today is when we get some of the intermediates in. They'll be teaching you some other stuff while I'm not here. I got business to attend to. But before I do that, I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna teach you guys something real quick. By the way, this is specifically right now for the new guys among you to PUBG. Designations. Designations. Those are kind of important. Wouldn't you agree, Ninja? Ninja.
What?
Designations of stuff. You'd agree that's important, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be going through every designation of all the fiery arms of PUBG. It's not too much to learn. It really is very simple. Alright? Because, for the most part, reading exactly what it says on the tin is all you have to do. Okay? As I told Ninja this earlier, because he kept on calling things the wrong way. I mean, I know what he means, because, you know, I have them memorized. But, call it by what everyone calls it. Alright? You need to learn the shorthand. Because, I'm guessing eventually you new guys are going to be playing with some more advanced players. Alright? And they're going to be calling out things left and right, like, oh, I got an AK, hey, he's got the barrel, oh, he's shooting at us from, you know, blah blah blah. Right? He's gonna tell you that there's a mark out there. There's a mark out there. What the hell is a mark, you may ask? I'll get to that. So, designations. Literally, I'm just gonna go through each column, as you can see on my screen, and tell you what the heck it means. Some of these are self-explanatory, and if you've played any games anywhere on the internet or on console, you should know some of these. Alright? Give me a second, Ninja. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start off with is the assault rifles, then go to snipers, shotguns, SMGs, light machine guns, designated marksman's rifles, handguns, and the one miscellaneous thing, the crossbow. But then again, it's the crossbow, that's what you call it, it's the crossbow. So screw miscellaneous, you're just cutting it off at handguns. Alright, here's how it goes down the list. I'm going to slow down a lot, make sure you understand. So, again, if you can read English, literally just go by what is English words. I'll get to a few other hiccups with that where it gets weird, but don't worry about it. Alright, so, starting from the top of the assault rifle list, you have the AK, the AUG, the Burrell, the G36, the Groza, the M16, the M4, the Mutant, the QBZ, and the Scar. Alright? Snipers. Snipers. The AWM. Now here's where it gets a little... Now this is where you can kind of have your own way at it. Car 98K. Some people call by full destination. Car 98. What I would normally call it. Or, if you want to, just simply the 98 or the car. Again, this has much customization for you. So, for whatever you feel like is appropriate for it, call it the M24, the Mosin, or the Nagant if you want to be a jackass. But I suggest the Mosin. And finally, you have the Winnie. I know that's not what it says on the tin right there. It says Winchester 94, but it's the Winnie, short for Winchester. Okay? Of course, you can also call it the lever gun, because it's the only gun in this game that has a lever to operate the action. So it's not a dumb name. So, this is where the shotguns come in, and the shotguns are very simple. Either it's the first few letters, literally it's first few letters and then how they operate. So, you have the DB. the auto shotty, the pump action, the brake action, and the sawed off. Shotguns are easy. Of course, you have the iconic for submachine guns. You have the iconic Uzi, MP5, or MP if you ain't got time for all those words and letters. The Bison, or Bison, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I go Bison. The Tommy, the Ump, and the Vector. Keep in mind, always the "thus" is normally subjective. Next, you have the LMGs, light machine guns. Here you have the DP and the M2 or M249 or the M24. You can't say M24 specifically for this one because, again, there's a sniper rifle named the M24. Don't screw that up. It's either the M2 or the M249. Or if you want to just go with the first two digits, it's the M24. But if you're gonna go, you know, 2/3 of the way there for number designation, just add the 9. It's easier, man. Next, the DMRs. We're almost done, gentlemen. Remember, this is gonna be on a this will be on the test. Okay, test Monday. This will be on the test. Hope you're taking notes. So, for DMRs, you have the Mini, the Mark, which is the Mark 14, or in competitive circles, the 14. Keep in mind, normally you don't say the 14 though, okay? Normally it's Mark 14. No, this will normally get the Mark 4. This DMR here, the one that looks like a giant black box, that specifically is known as either the Mark or the Mark 14. You can't call it the 14, okay? Because the Mini is also the Mini 14. So there's some confusion in there, okay? Don't confuse them. That's very important. One can kill you in 3 shots. The other one can kill you in 8 shots. I mean, normally the Mini will take less, but you know, with me, 8. if all of them are decent enough. Next, you have the QBU, or the U, the SKS, the SLR, and the VSS. Simple, sweet. And finally, the handguns. And this is where the real troubles kick in. Because some of them are called what they are, and others are called by their real-world counterparts. Like, the Deagle is obviously the Deagle, or the Deeg. Because hell yeah,
Or
the
Desert
Deeg.
Eagle.
Huh? Yeah, you could call it
Also,
the Desert
another name
Eagle.
for Desert Eagle.
Yeah, you could give it the very long full name, but ain't nobody got time for that. It's the Deeg or the Deagle. Alright? Ain't nobody got time for long ass names. Because that'll get you killed on the street, kid. But the next one down, that P18, that P18C, that's a Glock. That's the Glock. You don't even bother with the old bullshit of, oh, it's a P18. No, it's not. It's the Glock. This is one of those very few guns that we legitimately just call by the real world counterpart name to it, if it's not already given. So P18, Glock, no exceptions. Next, of course, is the 1911, and then the P9. Not P90, like in Fortnite, as Ninja would say it. No, this is the P92. This is the Beretta. You can also call it the Beretta, but normally it's shortened to P9. Then comes the next 2 pains in my ass, and both of them are revolvers. So how do you call them? Because you have the R1895 and the R45. Now, technically, both of them are called the revolver, but colloquially, normally the 1895 is called the Volver. Okay, Gatana say Re. No, it's just the Volver. And traditionally, you keep the revolver for the 6-shooter instead of the 7-shooter. The 7-shooter is the 1895. The 6-shooter is the R45. Alright, that's traditionally how it goes. And finally we have the Scorpion. That's it. This is all you call it by. Screw it, I'll show you the crossbow. Crossbow. Anyways, that's everything. Hope you're taking notes. Remember, test on Monday. It's not gonna be difficult, but just make sure you pass it. Damn it. Thank you, gentlemen. I will let your upperclassmen teach you whatever the heck they need to teach you. I will see you then later. And by the way, don't forget to go out to the practice range and practice. Damn it. And McCullen, I heard that you're getting better. Good for you. Good for you. You like McCollum. He's actually getting better. Might be moved up to the intermediate. Alright. Go to the practice range, gentlemen. And get on it.